Okay, first up, a couple things I'd like to address. One, I like to apologize to anyone who commented on last week's video. I had kind of a very crazy, hectic week, and I didn't really get. The only times I actually got to sit down and wanted to do stuff like that, I actually found myself needing to record something. Two, I know this is getting out late in the evening, but tomorrow they're doing Pokemon Sun and Moon news, and I'd kind of like to talk about that because I actually have some strong opinions on the end of Gen 6 and the start of Gen 7, and I'd like to maybe see if I could do that all as just one video. And thing three, last week I got my first copyright claim. Lionsgate, the studio that I have basically been praising because of the new Power Rangers film they're doing, put a copyright claim against my Dirty Grandpa review. That's correct. A movie from 4 months ago, they are having a problem with now. Now, why are they doing this? Well, they claim I used images I did not own. Well, A, everything I got was from Google Image. It was all released stuff. And two, I am protected under fair use, as is every reviewer. But the thing is that the movie just came out on DVD, and since this film was a critical and financial flop, I have a feeling Lionsgate just wants you to forget about this. I heard some other reviews also got copyright claimed against them for this movie. So I think Lionsgate wants everyone to forget about this film and have this film be that random thing you buy at the bargain bin at Walmart. So if they want to do that, if they want to basically kill their own film, then fine. I will play along this time, so I just simply deleted the review. It's not one worth fighting for anyways. However, if this problem persists, don't worry, I will take action. But for now, I decided, fine. You guys want to basically screw over anyone who tried to say anything good about the movie? Because I did like that film. I thought it actually was funny and got a lot of unnecessary hate. Then fine. So be it. You guys, I'll play along this time. But anyways, enough of that. However, in form of movie reviews now, I will be putting the US code thing about fair use, like you see in a lot of movie reviews nowadays, just to sort of cover my ass. But other than that, everything will continue on as normal. So, without further ado, this week's episode was once again very, very good. First up, I liked seeing Yuzu actually talk to Yuya's father. We're not dragging that out. Just immediately she goes up to him. I like that he realizes who she is in a very realistic way. He has to remember for a second and realize this girl has not changed her hair in 3 years. It sort of just makes him feel more real as a character. You know, he's not just this entity. He does feel more like a real person. And I like the fact that he does just flat out answer her questions. He's like, this is what happened, this is what I did, and this is how I ended up here. How does all this go back to the main plot or fit in together? We'll still find out, but I am glad we're not just trying to make everything all cryptic. So that was really nice. When we get back to the XT's dimension, I actually thought things were done insanely well. Ignoring the fact that they let a 14-year-old boy roam through a war zone, I thought everything was done insanely well. First up, him going around, seeing everything, talking to Yugioh. I love listening to these two talk. I love just how much contrast there is between the two. And it's great because Yuto's dialogue for the first half of this show was between him and Yuzu, so it can be kind of hard to develop a relationship with another character this late in the game. But I love their back and forth. I love how they're the yin to the yang type thing. I think that is done really well here. Like, I loved when Yugioh went through that locker, I guess that's Rui's locker or something, and sees that picture with Rui, Shun, and Yuto, and it's just sort of like, it just tells you everything you need to know. These were happy, normal people living in a happy, normal world, and it just got taken away from them, and you just see that image, and you just see all this destruction of this city we all knew from Zale, and it's just really gets to you. Like, I legitimately felt dramatic. So when Yuto was then like, we gotta kill the guy, we gotta kill the academia people, I've bought it. I legitimately believe it. I know he said that, bring smiles to everyone, but This is trying to be as realistic as it can be, and the thing is, it's one thing to say that when you think you're on your deathbed, but when you're back in your world and you're remembering what's happened, you see it's gotten worse, and how he ultimately says that if I had stayed, I could have helped Kaito, I could have done this, I could have done that. Realistically, he probably just would have been captured at some point, but it really just brings the drama home, and it's so well executed and well done. I appreciate it. Now, some people are sort of complaining that they left him off originally on this note of hope and all that, and here he is sort of reverting back. You could make the argument in some respects either thing A or thing B is forced, but it's just too juicy to let up, and I just love seeing this. Also, I love the idea of Yuto possessing Yuya, because we see it with the Berserk mode. The Berserk mode is obviously the rage from Yuto mixing with Yuya. It's great to see him flat out just take Yuya over. It's got this terrifying quality to it, because we get what Yugioh wants to do, and we want to root for him and his desire to bring peace and help everyone. But then here's this external force who is just taking over, but you get what he's after too. No one is wrong, no one is entirely right. It's just fascinating to watch, and every time Yuto takes over, I've almost lost my breath a couple times because it's so insane to watch, and just the anger and hatred as he goes after Aster Phoenix. Aster Phoenix was kind of weirdly used, I thought. It's neat that he's a bad guy, or at least appears to be as of right now, that he's not just like the other ones, like, I'm just a good guy because reasons. Like, I enjoy that fact of it. Again, more Destiny Hero support could be a really good thing or a really bad thing, depending on how the rest of it works. But for right now, I'm okay with it. I don't think it was necessary to keep his face hidden the whole time, because if you remember GX, and then the minute you see Destiny Heroes, you're like, oh, Aster. And if you've never seen GX, then the reveal means nothing to you. So honestly, you could have just revealed the face. Take it or leave it, it's fine. I love seeing ties. That new Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon looks insane. Oh, and of course, it's a Phantom Knight card, so you know there will probably be more Phantom Knight support coming out, so that's going to be nuts as well. But all in all, I thought this was a great episode. I thought it had some really fascinating things in it, had some really great imagery, just all in all done very well. But what did you think? In the comment section below, give me your thoughts on this episode, anything you liked, didn't like, and as always, click to like and click to subscribe. Oh, and oh yeah, TCG question of the week. Shining Victories is out. It is here. And my question to you is, what is the stuff that you want to... Oh wait, did I already ask that? I think I already... How about this? Did you get anything cool this weekend from your Shining Victory packs? I got nothing. It's late. I just got out of work. Have you pulled anything cool? I'm not saying start trying to sell it in the comments below, but if you got anything really neat or any interesting stories about this set so far, tell me below. And as always, click to like and click to subscribe, and I swear to God, at some point I will get that Prince of Stride review out.